Actually, this morning I was watching the ESPN 30 for 30 documentary. I watched it when it first aired back in November and watched it again today to prepare myself for this. But I was wondering what your general thoughts were on that documentary, and if you were the director, did you think it was an accurate portrayal of your career overall, your life overall? And if you were the director, would there be anything you would have changed about that documentary?
Well, there was so much footage, you have to decide that it's all about editing. They had enough footage to make two of them, and they may make another one yet, just like a two, because that one people enjoyed so much. You leave yourself open to the good and the bad when something like that comes along, because it reveals you, for what you've been, who you are, what you're currently at, what the good times and the bad times in your life, and you never know what someone's going to say. So, there's a couple people I wish could have been on it. They never could get hooked up with Steve Austin, which because Steve was going back and forth between his ranch in San Antonio and LA, and they couldn't get hooked up with Charles Barkley, who's a good friend of mine. So, because I think the people outside the sport that comment, like Snoop Dogg and Marty Smith from ESPN, and they bring as much to the show as the components do, as the parts brought to you from the wrestler. So, yeah, I was happy with it. It makes you think, about the way you ran your life and what you did right and what was wrong. But I don't know, in terms of the 70s and 80s with my schedule, even up into the mid-90s with my schedule, what I could have done differently in terms of having time off. It didn't exist. Being home, it didn't exist in the 70s, 80s, for sure. 90s, it started to become, you could get a day off here and there. But in my position, it was tough even to get a day off. In the 90s, that's when I was older. So if you're on top in this business, you're not only working at the job in terms of wrestling, but they have you doing so much media and PR that you don't get paid for. It's just expected at your level. So, and my daughter's experienced that, and now she's been gone 17 days from home. And she's been gone longer than that, but it's like you have to figure out, do I want to do this? Because as much as you work, you put into the business on the side with appearances and PR and announcing new shows, when tickets go on sale for SummerSlam, Royal Rumble, WrestleMania, they always have a lot of the talent there, and they don't get paid for that. That's part of the description of their job. So, I enjoyed it, and I loved it. And I had so much fun at night. It wasn't like going to work for me during the day. So, and this town treated me good. A lot of fun in Atlanta, boys. Yeah, this town put me in the hospital last year. Damn that daytime drinking. Why wait till 5 when you can start at 11 a.m.? What the hell?